Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. Welcome to the morning session, and we will have Devin sir with us today for the morning session. And अगर हम मार्केट की बात करते हैं तो निफ्टी एकदम फ्लैटिश टू पॉजिटिव ही ओपन हुआ है. बैंक निफ्टी फ्लैटिश टू नेगेटिव जो कि 40 पॉइंट डाउनसाइड पे है एंड सेंसेक्स भी एकदम फ्लैटिश टू पॉजिटिव है. तो मार्केट देखा जाए ऑल इन ऑल कल के क्लोजिंग के बाद एकदम वहीं के आसपास में ही ओपन हुआ है, but all little on a positive side. So, talking about more on this, we will have Devan sir with us today, and मैंने देवन सर को already invite कर दिया है. So he will, take us through the entire outlook of the market, giving us any of the stock recommendations or कोई भी हमें sectors या stock specific actions दिखता है, तो he will guide us on the same as well, right? And alongside हम लोग आपके stock queries को भी address करेंगे, like we do every day. So Devan sir, let me know if you are, if I'm audible to you. Yes, Anil ji, Murli ji, we will definitely take your queries. Trend will go till 8,000. So yeah, we will take all of the queries as much as possible from our end, right? अगर हमारा आज का हम the fundamental and technical picks that we share every day उसके बारे में अगर बात करें, so the technical pick for today is Bajaj Finserv, राइट? जो हमारा टेक्निकल पिक्स है हमारे रेडार में है बजाज फिंसर्व होगा. कल का क्लोजिंग था 1735 का, 1735 क्लोजिंग था कल. एंड हमारा जो हमने एक्सपेक्ट किया टारगेट फॉर द टेक्निकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू जो कि रहेगा 2 से 3 दिन तक का, ये स्टॉक आप उसको फोकस में रख सकते हो, राइट? तो 1838 का टारगेट होगा. Guys, allow me a minute. I guess Deven sir is facing some technical issue. So guys, Deven sir is joining, he's facing some technical issues, or I would say the audio issue. It will be, fixed like in couple of minutes. तो अगर हमारा स्टॉक स्पेसिफिक बात किया जाए, जो फ्रीक्वेंट एंड मोस्ट आस्क्ड स्टॉक क्वेरीज जोमेटो, इट इज नियरली आई गेस 5 से 6% डाउनसाइड पे. बट यू शुड नॉट पैनिक, क्योंकि मार्केट में हमें हर दिन एक वोलेटिलिटी दिख रहा है, एक स्टांस चेंजेस दिखता है. सो नॉट नीड टू वरी ऑन इट. आज जोमेटो इज नियरली आई गेस 8% डाउनसाइड. तो it's obviously an opportunity for the fresh entry as well, जिन्हें delivery या swing देखना है. थोड़ा
Hello.
Yes, Devan, you are audible now.
Okay, am I audible? Is my voice clear?
Yes, you are audible, but you are not visible. Your camera is off.
Okay, sure. There was some technical issue right over here. So I've solved that, and we are back. So we'll start in a while. Just give me a minute. I'll share my screen, and after that we'll start.
Sure, Devan sir.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, Devan, your screen is visible.
Okay, so we'll start this session with the Nifty. We'll talk about Nifty, Bank Nifty, and after that we'll try to see which strikes we should keep on our radar, as it is Sensex expiry today, Sensex weekly expiry today, and after that we'll take some queries. If we have a particular time and we do not enter any trade, then we'll take some queries as well. So currently Nifty is trading around 23,365 levels. It attempted to cross about 23,425 levels, and it opened with a gap up, but again we have seen that there was a profit booking from the higher levels. 23,350 is the current level, and it is trading near the support. This was acting as a resistance previously for the market when there was a correction. yesterday we have seen a good bounce back and good recovery in the markets, and bulls were back in action. But today we have seen that there is some profit booking from higher levels as well. So we need some follow-up buying from the higher levels to continue this up move on the higher side. If it sustains about 23,400 levels today, we will see a good up move towards 23,500, 550 odd levels. Currently, it is trading sideways. We'll look how the market behaves, and accordingly, we can go for some trades if possible. Till then, it is sideways, and as today's Sensex expiry, one should trade with strict stop loss. We'll cover Bank Nifty as well. So I'll just share the charts of Bank Nifty. So we have seen that yesterday Bank Nifty was more bullish and was trading well yesterday. But today we have seen that there is a profit booking in Bank Nifty as well. There is a strong resistance around 49,000 levels. Sorry, 49,500 levels. And yesterday we have seen that Bank Nifty was unable to cross and close above 49,500 levels. Today we have. Tomorrow we will be having the results of HDFC Bank. So that will be the key what we can say the news we will be looking out for. And अगर कुछ अच्छा रिजल्ट प्ले आउट होता है तो डेफिनेटली जैसे कोटक बैंक का एक बहुत ही अच्छा रिजल्ट प्ले आउट हुआ था, and Kotak Bank have shown a good movement yesterday. So if HDFC Bank shows a good movement, and if the results are good, then definitely Bank Nifty will surpass its resistance of 49,500. And after that we can look Bank Nifty moving towards 50,250 levels, which is the next resistance for Bank Nifty. So this is how the overall setup is for Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. There is a stance of buy and dips until and unless it is holding the support levels. There should be a follow-up buying on the higher side, but we have seen that the profit booking comes from the resistance level, and there is a decline from the resistance level. So we'll wait for a particular trade, and there are profit booking from higher levels. So we'll look out how the results play out, and then we can see the breakout or breakdown in the index, and accordingly we can play the up move or down move. So this is about Nifty and Bank Nifty. We'll be looking at Sensex as well. Till then we can take some queries as well, and I'll also flash the. I'll also recommend the intraday trades if any trade is there on radar.
So, Deven sir, could you please share the levels for Nifty and Bank Nifty alongside with Sensex as well? Since today we have Sensex expiry as well, तो हमें आप resistance और support अगर बता दोगे कि क्या make or break zone रहेगा अगर intraday point of view या तो पूरे entire day point of view. So it will be great for the clients who have
Yes, definitely. So definitely. So if we talk about Nifty, 23,350 is the current levels. On the higher side, 23,400, 425 is the zone, 25-point zone. If Nifty sustains and surpasses that, we can see a good move upwards towards 23,500, 550 levels. On the lower side, 23,300 would act as a strong support. If we see a break of that particular support, then some further profit booking can occur towards 23,150 levels. So these are the levels we should look out for in Nifty. In Sensex, there is a level of 76,800 we should look out for. If it breaks below 76,800, some more correction towards 76,600, 500 levels we can see. On the higher side, once it crosses 77,350 levels, we can see a good up move in the Sensex towards 77,500 levels. I am unable to share a Sensex chart as there is a delay in Sensex charts on TradingView. So I will not be able to share the Sensex chart. But yes, Nifty and Sensex, these are the levels which we have mentioned, and one should look out for this level. Uh, Avinash, you have pinned the levels for Sensex. It is 76,800. You have just
Yes, sir. I
you need to
corrected
edit the particular levels. Yes.
it. ग्रेट. सो देवेन सर, मीनवेल जब तक आप हमें कोई डिलीवरी आइडिया शेयर करते हो या इंट्राडे, विल टेक फ्यू स्टॉक क्वेरीज. So what do you think on trend? Will it go till 8,000?
So yes, okay. Trend. If we look at the charts, there is some profit booking from the higher levels. Overall, for the short term, this chart structure is not that bullish, and it is trying to hold near its 200 exponential moving average. But we have seen kind of a breakdown today itself. So if it manages to close above the 200 exponential moving average, which is above 6,050 levels, then a bounce back could be seen. But overall, the structure is a bit weak. So one should hold for long term. Those who are buying, those who want to buy for long term should wait for dips. And if it comes near 5,750 levels, one can enter for long term as well. As one of the finest stock we have seen, and good move we have seen in trend from many days, and currently correcting from higher levels. So for long term, definitely one should buy on dips. For short to medium term, one should wait for reversal. On the higher side, there is a resistance around 6,500 levels. So one should wait for that particular levels to surpass for the trading purpose. And after that, if it closes below above that level, above the resistance level, we will be seeing a good up move towards 7,200 levels. It will take time to move towards 8,000 levels.
Great. Uh, Oberoi Realty bought at 2,285. Hold or exit?
Okay, so Oberoi Realty, I think there was a results out there for this particular counter, and we have seen correction in this counter. The overall realty stocks are showing profit booking from higher levels. There was a flag pattern on the higher side, but we have seen that there was no breakout in this particular counter, and the stock is moving on the lower side. So I think it is currently trading around support. So those who have bought at higher levels should try to exit on bounce, and the stop loss can be 1850 levels. If this level is broken, we can see further correction in this particular counter. So those who have bought at higher level should try to exit on bounce.
Great. What is your view on Olectra Green Tech?
Okay, so overall, we have seen a bounce back from the lower levels in this particular counter, that from the support levels of the Olectra Green Tech, and we have seen a bounce back. So I think overall structure is kind of a sideways as of now. If it surpasses the resistance of 1485, then we can see a good up move in this particular counter. Till then, one should hold with a trailing stop loss. The trailing stop loss can be 1380 levels. If it breaches down the particular level, then one should try to exit this particular counter.
So देवेंद्र सर, हमने अगर देखा जाए निफ्टी ओपनिंग के बाद इट नियरली फेल्ड 100 पॉइंट्स. एक जो 23,320 के आसपास का सपोर्ट है उसके आसपास आ गया, तो उसके बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहोगे?
Yes, so as we have already discussed that Nifty में follow बाइंग जो है ऊपर के लेवल्स पे वो मिसिंग है. तो जब तक फॉलो बाइंग रेजिस्टेंस को सरपास करने के बाद जब तक फॉलो बाइंग नहीं आता, तब तक एक बड़े लेवल्स की तरफ निफ्टी नहीं मूव करेगा. प्रॉफिट बुकिंग ऊपर से देखने मिल रहा है, एक रेंज में है. डेफिनेटली रेंज को धीरे धीरे ऊपर शिफ्ट करने का कोशिश कर रहा है निफ्टी, लेकिन हायर लेवल्स में फॉलो बाइंग मिसिंग है. सो वन शुड वेट फॉर डिप्स, and one should enter one should buy Nifty on dips only, as follow up is missing, and one should also book their profits on the higher levels if it comes near the resistance that there is no follow buying. So that will be the view for Nifty, and one should wait for the support levels. If it breaks 23,300, it can move down towards 23,150 as well. So one should wait for the levels which we have mentioned, and accordingly trade for this particular Nifty.
Great. What is the view on Syngene? Syngene. Any upper side or momentum in this stock?
kind of a bounce back we have seen in this particular counter. There is a support around 800, 805 levels. We have seen a bounce back from this level, but there is no confirmation of the reversal. So one should wait for fresh buying. I think if a stock crosses and sustains above 860 levels, then only we can see a decent up move in this particular counter. Overall chart structure is sideways after a good move from the lower levels, and it is trading in a range. Definitely, there is support around 800 levels. So one can hold with a stop loss of 800. On the higher side, 860 is a resistance. Once stock crosses this particular level, a fresh buying opportunity can be seen, and that will be for short to medium term purpose. So 860 is the resistance for
Vijaya bought at 1203 levels. Hold or exit.
so is it Vijaya Diagnostics? So it is trading around 1078 levels. On the lower side, 1030 is a strong support for this particular counter. We have seen a profit booking from higher levels, and it is trying to hold its support. So if it holds this support, we can see a bounce back from this particular level. 1030 should be the stop loss for this particular counter. And on the higher side, there will be a resistance around 1140 levels. So if it crosses 1140, we can see a good up move in this particular counter. Till then, it can trade sideways, and if it breaks 1030 odd levels, so we can see a further correction in this particular counter. So strict stop loss should be kept at 1030 levels.
So Dhanushji, I have already mentioned, or as I would say, we have already spoke about Bajaj Finserv, right? हमने हमारे technical pick में भी ये stock share किया है. So you can definitely focus on it and talk. So we can take your BEL as a stock query for intraday point of view.
So is this query on PL?
Yes, yes. So Dhaneshwarji is asking that we had suggested Bajaj Finserv and BEL for intraday, sorry, for the BTST calls. So what is the update on it?
So definitely, Bajaj Finserv is trading well. It is above. It is trading higher, and we have seen a good gap up in this particular counter. So those who are holding Bajaj Finserv as BTST can book profits. Can trail their stop losses if they want to carry some more risk. They can trail their stop losses 1730 levels. Just 13 14 points from the current market price. So if anyone wants to trail and have purchased from lower levels, 1730 can be the trailing stop loss. The overall chart structure is very bullish, and we expect the Bajaj Finserv to move higher. Again, yesterday I think the Bajaj Finserv call option was given for BTST. So I think that call option is also into profits. So one can book profits in that particular call option, as there will be decay as we are heading towards the monthly expiry. So there can be a decay, and if it trades sideways, if the stock trades sideways, there can be a decay seen in the call option. Hence, after gap up opening, one should book profits into call options as well. So this is view on Bajaj Finserv. And if we cover the next stock, which is PL, then I'll just share the chart of PL. So PL has bounced back from the lower levels and trading sideways in a range. On the lower side 1005, on the higher side 1045. That is the range it is trading in, and once stock surpasses or breaches any of the range mentioned, we can see a good up move. So one should avoid this particular counter for fresh buying. On the higher side, once it crosses 1045 levels, then we can see a decent up move in this particular counter. Till then, one should avoid.
What is the view on Quad Future?
Sorry, can you spell, Avinash?
QUAD Future, FUTURE. There's no space. Yes.
Oh, I think this is the recent listed stock. It is trading at 550 right now. We do not have more history to analyze this particular counter, but I think as far as the data is concerned, I think 500 is the support levels. If this particular counter breaks 500, one should try to book their profits and exit from this particular counter. And on the higher side, if it breaks 615 levels, we can see a good up move. Till then, one can hold.
Definitely, rightly said by Devin sir and Karandeep ji. If you had, you had looked this stock for a quick listing gains, I guess you had already received a quick listing gains in it. And if you want, you can book your profits in it, or you can trail your stop loss as mentioned by Devin sir. So HAL is giving 10% loss. What to do now?
Okay, so HL, the defense counter are showing some good bounce back and kind of a reversal from lower levels. So one should hold this particular counter. On the higher side, there is a resistance around 4265 levels. So those who want to hold for positional can definitely hold. Those who have those who have purchased the stock on higher levels for short to medium term, I think one can take a stop loss at 4100 levels. If you are in a loss and if you want to hold for long term, definitely this is a the finest defense counter one can hold for long term. And if one has taken for the short to medium term purpose, then try to exit on bounce. We have a budget coming out in some days, and it is on first Feb. So there is a budget, and one should wait till that time. And if there is any positive news or some good fund allocation for the defense sector, then we can see a good up move in this particular counter.
Day trade for today.
So as of now, as of now, there is no trades, but as we have discussed, Nifty is not showing a follow-up buying from higher levels, and it is showing some profit booking and correction from the resistance level itself. So we will wait for any of the trade to enter, and if I find in the meantime, I'll definitely recommend. But till then, we should wait. And there are some stocks whose chart structure is good. So as discussed, Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Finserv was the stocks which we have already recommended. So one, those who are holding for medium term or trading purpose, and those who have purchased for CDI, one should hold this particular counter as the chart structure looks bullish. So one should hold this counter, and if I find any fresh counter, I'll definitely recommend in the meantime.
Great. Um, what is your view on Axis Bank?
So Axis Bank has shown a bad results, we can say, and after that we have seen that there is a huge sell-off in this particular counter. We have seen volumes in this particular counter as well after results, and it is trading sideways from last three trading sessions. On the lower side, if it breaks the low of 2 days prior, which is the results low, which is around 975 or levels, then we can see further correction in this counter. Till then, one should avoid buying as the results were not that good, and one should wait for good reversal in this particular counter.
Motherson Sumi Wiring.
So the stock is trading around 56.75 odd levels. There is good structure for this particular counter. The stock tries to bounce back, but it stuck at the initial resistance itself. On the higher side, we can see a resistance around 58.20. So the stock can move higher only if it crosses this particular resistance. Till then, one should avoid fresh buying in this particular counter. The immediate support is at 55.
Great. So Devan sir, since today is a Sensex expiry, so do we have any strikes that we should keep our eye on, or after a certain level, or after this level we can enter in such trade? Do we have any such strikes on our
Uh,
radar?
Yes, definitely. So, as today's Sensex expiry, one should wait, and as there will be a theta decay in the out of the money strikes, one should look at the at the money strikes itself for today, as it is expiry. 77,000, 76,900 are the strike prices which are on our radar. The call options which are on our radar. We are looking at buy and dips, and if Nifty bounces from the support levels and a good reversal is seen in intraday, then only we will be trying to enter call options. Till then, the view is sideways as of now, so there will be decay. So one should look at this particular strike 76,900, 77,000 call for the up.
So guys, we are tracking Sensex 76,900 call and 77,000 call. And if there will be reversal in the Sensex, then only we will going to initiate in this call option trade, right? So these are the two strikes, guys. We have to keep our eye on till the expiry session, right? अगर इसमें कोई भी हमें एक upside दिखता है, reversal दिखता है, then we can definitely, focus on these strikes and initiate the trade. So Deven sir, considering Nifty a very volatile and the stance are changing after regular period, right? So do we have any stocks that we can keep, or we should focus for at least 2-3 months, or we can buy at the current level or for in some dips, and look for 2-3 months.
Okay, so for positional purpose, I think as we have already discussed, Bajaj Twins are looking very well. So one should look for this particular counter to buy on dips, as well as market is correcting. Again, we have seen that just now Nifty has broken its support of 23,300. So one should wait, and if there are any dips, and anyone who wants to buy positionally, then should enter this particular counters on dips for the positional purpose.
Okay, great. So guys, we'll take a last stock query for today's morning session. Piyush ji, we don't have any intraday today trade for today, since we were tracking all the trades that possible, and जहाँ पे हम trade initiate कर पाए. But considering कि market में आज थोड़ा सा fall आया after the opening, right? If you can see, all the indexes are trading flattish to negative. So ये लेवल पे अगर हमें ट्रेड कोई बाय करते हैं, तो मे बी द हायर पॉसिबिलिटीज ऑफ मेकिंग लॉसेस, राइट देवेन सर? So
Yes, correct. So exactly as we have discussed, Nifty is not showing a follow-up buying from higher side, hence we are waiting, and one should track these particular levels.
great. So once we see sort of follow buying in Nifty, then we can definitely initiate the intraday or BTS trade in the upcoming session. So yes, we will take a last query for today's morning session. What is the view on Radhika Jewel Tech?
I think this is a circuit counter. We normally do not track this particular counter, but as far as charts are concerned, I think the stock has given a good breakout from last 2-3 trading session, and I think there was a result 2-3 days prior. So after results, we have seen a good up move. Those who are holding can hold this counter with a trailing stop loss of 108. 108 should be the strict stop loss. On the higher side, 125 is the resistance. So stock can move towards 125 levels. So one can hold with a stop loss of 108. Fresh buying is not recommended, as we do not track this particular counter.
So before I end the session, Deven sir, there is a last query I would like to take this up. The from Sayan Devji, and it's the most frequent asked question. The stock is Zomato, and today it's nearly 8% downside. And अगर weekly chart पे भी बात किया जाए, इसने major support को भी break किया है. So what is your view on it, and what do you suggest if anyone wants to enter right now for fresh entry or avoid in it?
I think overall weekly charts भी अगर देखें तो profit booking है higher level से. It is trading at 221 levels. On the lower side, there is a strong support around 210 levels. तो वहां से अगर रिवर्सल आता है तो एंटर करना चाहिए, और स्टॉक को लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए डेफिनेटली बाय कर सकते हैं डिप्स पे. एंड फॉर ट्रेडिंग पर्पस और शॉर्ट टू मीडियम टर्म पर्पस, one should wait for reversal in this particular counter. अगर एक अच्छा reversal आएगा तो ही stock में short to medium term के लिए buying opportunity रहेगी. Till then one should wait, and those who are holding definitely long term के लिए कोई problem नहीं है. Results में थोड़ा सा बोल सकते हैं हम लोग कि थोड़ा खराब आया था रिजल्ट्स, उसके साथ साथ स्टॉक में थोड़ा करेक्शन देखने मिल रहा है. As we have seen that stock was a bit overbought, so there is a correction and profit booking from higher levels. So one should hold this for a long term.
Great. So that's it, guys, from our end. Please make sure you join us today in the Sensex expiry session at 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. And also we do conduct every day the queries sessions, I would say, or all your stock queries at 11:30, and all the patterns and whatever the questions you have, you can go and throw your questions out there, and Suruchit sir will definitely going to answer. And if there will be any potential trade opportunities there, Ruchit sir will going to share the same with you all, guys. So don't forget to join the session that we do hold every day at 11:30 p.m. the learning session, I would say. So yes, that's it, guys, from our end. Thank you so much, Devin sir. So thank you guys for joining.